Just enjoying a little coffee and conversation with Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue this morning. And you know, Dan, out of all the time that I've known you, which is it's almost been 2 years,
Yeah.
this is the first time that you've ever come in here and said, you know what, no missions for the week. That's kind of exciting.
2 weeks in a row too, and we're
Wow.
happy. You know,
That's great.
This is wonderful. Now, when we hit the third week in a row, some of the younger ones are going to start to get bored and nervous. I've been at this a long time. I know that, you know, business will come. It just does.
Sure.
People
Now,
make mistakes.
can you attribute not having any missions this time of year to anything?
There are fewer people around, and the people that live here, this is their time of the year to do a bunch of other things. Though if you drive up the pass, there's still a lot of snow machine trailers parked beside the pass. I wouldn't take snow machine out there right now. You're starting to get down to the downed aspens, and you're going to rip a front ski off, and that's $800 or $900 that you didn't plan on spending.
No, I'm good.
But you know what we do about 10,000 man hours a year on the team, and we're up to about 81 people, including 38 that are new in the last 18 months.
Wow.
So, and many of these people have just wicked killer skills, but they're new to the team. So we're doing a lot of training. We'll probably do 6,000 hours of training to 4,000 hours of mission in 2018. And that's a normal ratio. You always want more training than you have missions because you can control the training. But training is not just, okay, let's run around out there and go this trail, go that trail, or this is how you put your pack on and this is how you go up a cliff. Training is, for a lot of us, how do you plan this? How do you manage this? Back in the day, literally, Mountain Rescue was going into Donovan's Copper Bar and yelling out, I got 3 sober guys here, let's go look for somebody.
You just go into a bar and just
well, it was Donovan's because that's where the patrollers went.
Okay.
And now it's much more sophisticated.
Sure.
But back in that day, you had 20 missions a year, and we now have 125.
Wow.
And we have a lot of technology that lets people get way, way in the back, and they get in trouble because the mountains are very unforgiving. So we have a lot of people in skills training now. We do a climbing wall night every week that people get to play on our climbing wall. And by play, I mean they get to try different things and make mistakes with a 10-foot drop rather than make a mistake with a 300-foot drop.
Right.
The 300-foot drop, that's no bueno.
No thanks.
10-foot drop, that's just embarrassing.
Right.
And if you 1 foot it, maybe you twist your ankle. But we can control the injuries, we can build the skill set, and then we'll move out onto the rock wall. We're going to be doing, I think the Swiftwater class starts this week. But for those of us in command functions, and that's 8 incident commanders and 7 deputy incident commanders, we're in a 2-weekend class, last weekend and this weekend, and half of us have made this class on how to manage the search function. And there's a slide that you can pull up.
Okay.
This thing, which weighs about 4 pounds.
Yeah, it just doesn't really do it justice. I mean, the
It's-
cover is beautiful, but I
Yeah.
mean, it's like you're weightlifting.
Oh, it is.
In addition to doing
well, see,
some.
that's my exercise. You
Isn't
know, as an old guy, I
this
have to put that on my lap and read it.
Yeah, this is no joke.
But this is the third time I'll have taken this course or its precursors. And you learn something new every time because the technology has changed. Now we're working with a 50,000 entry database from Canada, the United States, England, and Ireland of lost party missions.
Oh wow! So
And
that's
one of the things that's fun is how far did people walk?
Which, okay, this is gonna be like a little cliffhanger for people. So.
And how far did people walk?
Right, how far did people walk?
After the weather.
And why is that important? And yes, so we're gonna take a look at your weather, and then we're gonna come back and Dan will tell us a little bit more about that data and why that's really important for what you do. So stay right here.
I'm not moving.
Okay, and coming up next, we're gonna have a look at your local weather forecast. So stay with us.